All right, links that improve Google rankings. Those are my favorite types of links. Those are the types of links that make the world go around. If you build links that improve your Google rankings and you double, triple, quadruple your traffic, that's going to have a huge impact on your life and on the people who work for you, on their lives. It's just good things happen when you get links that improve your Google rankings, right? And you know what? One of the good things too, if you're an agency, is when you get your clients good rankings. What'll happen is good things will happen in their business and in their lives, and then that'll mean something good will happen in your life too. It's just good links that lead to good rankings on Google. Well, that's what we're all after. And that's why you took this course, because you want to learn to build those types of links. Well, one of the first types of links that we will get into is internal links. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I touched on it in module 7, where we go over internal links. But I will do a quick review, and then we'll hop into some deeper teaching on it. All right, first of all, like I said, I'm not going to review too much of Module 7 because you could just go back and watch that right now. And if you wanted to, and if you have seen it already, you can go back and let me do this. All right, here's everything I covered in Module 7. First of all, what are internal links? They're links that you place on your website to highlight other pages on your domain that you hope that the reader will click on and visit. There also are links that Google loves because it helps them understand the pages on your website. It also lets Google know which pages on your website that you value the most. And those two things are really important to Google. If they can't understand their site, they become they become confused about your website. And a confused Google does not send traffic. They may send a little, but it's not as much as what you could be getting had you help them clarify a bit more on what your site's about. And links, internal links do that. And that's more of a on-page optimization topic, but there's a lot of good information and a lot of free courses that you can take that will teach you that, or just free case studies that people have detailed how they set their internal links. Or you can go to yoast.com, Yoast Academy, and get their site structure course. I think it's like $100 or maybe a little less or maybe a little more. I'm not sure. But you go and learn more about that if you don't know about it. But if you just want to be into link building, understand that the biggest thing you need to know about internal links is that they do pass link equity. They pass link juice. So adding internal links to your high traffic pages will generate more click-throughs to your money pages. So what you do is you go into Google Analytics and find which of your pages get the most traffic. And if those pages aren't your money pages, then you go to those pages and you add links over to your money pages on it, in the hopes that the people that are visiting those high traffic pages will click through and end up at your money pages, so you can end up making some cash. And making cash, that's what it's about, right? All right, now let's another thing you could do with Google Analytics, while we're in the topic of Google Analytics, or you can go to Ahrefs, not Google Analytics, find out which of your pages have the most backlinks. Then once you find those pages, go edit those pages and add some interior links over to your money pages using your money keywords, in the hopes that Google's going to see those links and then rank those money pages for higher than they are, using the link equity from the links that were already placed to the pages. And that's just kind of like an electrician will come in and rewire a house, and if you add a new addition to your home, the electrician doesn't have to put a whole new box in. He just has to tie into the existing circuit, right? And for the most part. And that's all. These types of internal links always remind me of electricians' work. It's just tying into a circuit of a link juice that's already there, and just and rerouting it over to your money pages. And that's really all I'm going to review on. Be careful with your anchor text usage. If you have a lot of pages, if you're using your main money keywords, you can get hit with an over optimization penalty. Those suck. Those happen to aggressive people. I like being aggressive. You just can't, you can be aggressive in a different way. Otherwise, you'll get penalized. All right, now let's go a little deeper into the internal links and talk about the 3 different types of internal links. The first one I'll show you is an example on Eric Ward's site. It's the type of internal link that drives buyer prospects deeper into your sales funnel. And here we have a Eric Ward site. This is how it looks now today at ericward.com. You can see it a little better if I move this. The only guy ever to have a testimonial SEO from Matt Cutts. And condolences to Matt Cutts. I broke my heart when I read on his blog yesterday that his wife passed away unexpectedly, and very sad, very sad. She was too young. She was a beautiful, smart woman, and yeah, she's gone. And so, not to bum you out too much, but I just found out, and I'm still kind of bummed about it because Matt Cutts seems like a really nice guy. All right, so this is how Eric's site is now, but let's go to see how it was before he and I started working on it, and I will show you a perfect example of how, remember what type of link we're looking at? A type of internal link that drives your buyer deeper into your sales funnel. So if we go to Eric's old sales page, where we offered link strategy services, man, I used to buy all these from him. I swear I bought every one of these from him. And I just loved it. I felt like a kid at Willy Wonka's factory because everything I bought from Eric, if I gave him $5, it turned to $25. It didn't matter what I bought for him. It just was that great. But all right, but let's look at the interior links that Eric placed here. So we went to his services page, and now we see that he had an interior link over to his live linking strategy call. He also had a link over to his sales letter for his newsletter. He also had one for his boot camp. He also had one for his workshops and for his other analysis stuff and consultation. And so he had interior links all through here in the hopes that somebody interested in his services will go deeper into his sales funnel. So that's one way you use interior links. And that's really not the way that link builders think of it. But I need to show them to you, right? All right, now there's another type of link, interior link, where, can I move this over? Of course I can. I control the mouse. All right, the other type is it drives your readers deeper into a story. And now we'll go to, we'll stick on one of Eric's old sites. Well, no, let's not do that. Instead, let's go to, let's pick, I don't know, let's go to one of his blog posts. All right. Now we'll look at one of his more famous posts, and you'll see that we added interior links here. Now this is a different type of interior link, and I added these with the bracket. No, if you like this post, make sure to also check out 3 of my more popular posts, and then I put the titles, and then we put the links over to them. That's the second type of interior links. The links that you place in the hopes that it'll drive your readers deeper into your story. And we put these on just about every major page. And when we did, the click-throughs in the traffic on his more popular pages improved immensely. Now, that's another type of interior link that you may want to place. But as a link builder, why would you care about that? Well, you really wouldn't unless it's your website. And then if you care about the entire site and you're responsible for it, well, the interior links will help you get better conversions. All right, then there's a third type of internal link that you would build, and this is the type that most link builders want. and go after. It's a type of interior link that you place in the hopes that it's going to convince Google to improve your rankings for the keyword and page that you use in the interior link. And top view, huh? And I'm going to show you a perfect example of this. I'm going to use Eric Ward again for this. I like using Eric for examples. He did this. Let's check out link building videos. And I went over this in Module 7, but then I realized that it was the plural that Eric ranked for. I said link building video. That's what he's ranked 5th for. But look at link building videos. Eric's ranked at number 1. Number 1. Now, if I click that, and when I click that, you'll see that all it is a collection of a bunch of Eric's videos that he did, and he bedded the post and he put some text on it, and he added. Wonder what that was. Thought I saw a banner. All right. Then he put all these on here, and he did one interior link to the page, and I don't know where it is, and it was link building videos was the anchor text he used. And as soon as he did it, it was a half a day later that he had the number 1 ranking overall for a brand new page for the keyword link building videos. And we had long discussions on why he thought that he got that, and we said, well, we don't know. Maybe Google expected him to already be the ranking number 1 for that keyword, or is it because of that interior link had so much link equity and link juice that when it was linking over to using the exact anchor text link building videos, and then he did on-page optimization, and the first 3 words is link building videos, and then it just shot it up to page 1 immediately. As soon as it was indexed, it indexed at number 1. So that's the power of having great links linking to your site. It was one of the most phenomenal things I've seen in link building, just one interior link. And of course, it's really not just one interior link. That was just the icing on the cake. Eric Ward has a lot of links to his site, and that's what made that interior link so powerful. But that's one of the big examples of using anchor text in an interior link in the hopes that you're going to be able to improve your Google ranking, and it's very possible. All right, finally, we'll just end up with some tools. Where can you learn more about internal links? To check out the internal links on your site or your client's site, get into Google Search Console. I'm not going to show you how to do that because that might do that in a later video, in another course, or maybe just on a blog post. Also, but because that's on-page stuff. Screaming Frog is another tool you can use to analyze your internal links. Also, Internal Link Analyzer by SEOReviewTools.com. That's a tool you can use too. But I highly recommend that you look for opportunities. If you're just a link builder, but you could be an SEO agency, and then you put your link builder hat on, then you put your agency hat on, and you know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. And then, but if the only hat you wear is a link builder hat, then what you do is you look for link building opportunities inside the client site with internal links first. And to do that, you need to get into analytics and HRS, find out what's getting the traffic and what's getting the links, and then put interior links on those pages in prominent places, and then use aggressive anchor text on a few of the pages that have the most traffic and juice. You'll see good things happen. As long as they have a good bed of coals already in place with their link profile. To me, it's this is like building a fire, and we're getting into backpacking for the first time in my life. My whole family, we're going backpacking, and next month will be our first family trip doing it. And we're getting in shape, and we're going on family hikes, and it's a lot of fun. But one of the things we have to do is learn to build fire on the go, and because we got to carry everything in our backpack, and we got to chop the wood. But one of the hardest things of doing is when you start a fire is to get the fire started, and it takes a lot of friction or kindling, and you need a lighter. Wow, that's really hard, right, Matt? But when you get a bed of coals going, you could lay anything over the top of that coals, and it'll start on fire, right? And the coals makes everything just combust that much faster. And when you start a fire, you don't have those coals. And by internal links, and when you have a really good link profile and you have a lot of backlinks, internal links is like placing a link on that bed of coals. It's like it's just so much heat there that it just combusts, and it converts immediately into BTUs. And the same thing happens too when you put an internal link on top of a site with in the right place that has the right links. It turns into instant rankings. So that's internal links. And any more you want to get on that, I would say check out Yoast's site structure course would be your next best bet, and it's really affordable. I'm not an affiliate. I just took the course and I liked it. All right, so that's internal links. I'm going to prepare the next video, and I'm going to catch you over there.